Hi there, Doc Legendary here, and today we're going to talk about how I converted from being an everyday, daily cartridge razor shaver to a double-edged shaver. So let's get started with another edition of The Sagely Shave. All right, welcome back, YouTube. So today we're going to be shaving with a new scent I've never tried. This is Sterling Soap Company's Citron, which is Glacial, meaning it's got a lot of menthol in it. So I like me some menthol. I could use it. We're going to start off here with a little bit of a pre-shave because I've been out in the sun today quite a bit. It is hot today. We're talking like a heat index of 102, which in Virginia, that's a little hot, you know. Just get a nice little shave, pre-shaved in here. Get it nice and slicked up here. And sometimes I just leave it on the face. So I sit there and then I'll just go ahead and, it's rather than rinse it off, just let it sit there. But we're not gonna do that for this. So we're gonna rinse, I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse it off here. So yeah, today we're gonna talk about how I became a double-edged shave convert in my journey. So I shaved since the age of 14. Yes, I started shaving at 14. I'm a hairy guy. I have high testosterone levels. And I just grow a lot of hair. Can't help it. It's also why I'm starting to lose some of my hair on top of my head too. But shave with a cartridge razor. This is a Dorco. I used to be a member of Dollar Shave Club, which I think they use similar products for their cartridges. But I was a Gillette Mach 3 guy for the longest time. And right under here, I used to get shave burn all the time. It was awful, just shave burn. But it was so easy and convenient just to pop in the cartridges and go. The problem is, in order to, they get dull really quickly, and it got worse over the years. And the cartridges, you know, the handle wasn't expensive, but the cartridge would cost you, you know, back then, $8, $9 for a couple refills. Nowadays, I walk in, $21, $23 over the past couple years. Well, one day, I just happened to be surfing Reddit, and I found this subreddit called Wicked Edge. And I was like, what the heck is this? And it was a subreddit for people who enjoyed single and double-edged razors. And I was like, what the heck is that? And I figured out really quickly, it's for people who shave with the old school double-edged razors. And so I have a Bali handle. This is my first one here that I ever got. This is when the Sterling Soap Company's starter kit. Literally, you just open it, twist it, open it up, and you drop the blade in there, and you twist it closed. You hold it at a 30-degree angle like this, and you shave. And that was great. And that's how I really learned to do double-edged shaving. And I'm not going to lie, it took me a while to get comfortable. And I never got completely comfortable with going across the grain and against the grain to get that baby bottom smooth shave under my neck. And so that's how I ended up with the Henson AL13 Mild. Saw it advertised. They chased me around in my Facebook ads forever. Saw a lot of testimonials on it. I love this thing. It's my daily driver. The blade just sticks out just like a hair, like less than a millimeter, and it just gets a good shave every time. But I still highly recommend this as a learning one, or a Merkle 23C are both excellent first-time handles to use for double-edged shaving. So let's get started. I'm excited to try this. Look at this bowl, man. I love this bowl. This bowl is just so beautiful. And so the other thing is, you know, when you looked at when I looked into reading the Wicked Edge subreddit, like people looked at shaving as a ritual. And what really resonated with me, I can't remember who made the post, but someone made the post that said, look, you spend a certain amount of your time shaving every day of your life. You should enjoy it. You should turn it into something that you enjoy. It should smell good. It shouldn't just be something that you have to do and that you hate to do. And for me, I turned using my cartridge shaving, like literally I had a mirror in the shower, and I would just like zip, done. I'd end up with a bunch of irritation. I'd go out, especially in the winter, and then the cold hit me, and it would burn a little bit. Or if I sweat in the heat, it would burn under my neck. And so there was promises in there, like there's a better way. Double-edged shaving is the way to go. You'll get less irritation. Yes, there's a learning curve. Yes, it costs money to get started, but you'll love it. So I bought a starter kit from Sterling Soap Company. I think it cost me $30. Came with some shave soaps and stuff. And my first week was pretty hard. I had to learn to use this guy here, getting the angle right. So I had quite a bit of shaving irritation. But very quickly, like within a week or two, once I got the technique down, it was much more pleasurable than shaving with the old school cartridge razor. And I've still got like 20 of these cartridges laying around. It's kind of like my emergency kit if I, for some reason, forget my double-edged razor. And I got a nice lather in the bowl here. The brush is loaded. And I love this synthetic brush, man. This synthetic brush just feels so good. So another reason why I like double-edged shaving is I just love the feeling of brushing on shave soap. It feels good. It conditions your skin. It feels good when the razor goes through it. And we're talking about a guy who used to shave with Barbasol all the time. Barbasol or Poroso or Gillette gel. None of those really feel great against your skin. But this just smells amazing. It's like pampering yourself. It's about as close as you can get to getting a male facial without going to the spa and getting a facial, right? Which I've had a couple facials in my lifetime. They're actually kind of cool. Extractions, not so cool, but luckily I don't really have acne. And I've noticed that acne has not been a problem since I started double-edged shaving. I don't have any evidence to back that up other than my own, so that's an N of 1 right there for you nerds out there who follow research. All right, so the Citron, again, just to show you, Glacial Citron, I can really feel the menthol on my face. And it feels good, but if you don't like menthol, you might want to stay away from this one. So let's go ahead and start shaving here. This is a 4-day-old Gillette Silver Blue blade. And it's still cutting through the hair like a hot knife through butter. And it feels good. And I tell you, that blade feel just feels so good against my skin. And when it passes, I can get a little more hint of that menthol coming through. It's like this huge cooling effect every time I pass. I really, really like it. So another big reason why double-edged shaving, yes, it takes a little bit longer. I mean, these shave videos average about 10 minutes. Part of that's because I'm talking. If I'm in a hurry, I can zip through it in 5 minutes, no problem. I think someone timed it, I think I've gotten it down to 4 minutes before when I was really, really in a hurry and I was on my way to a speaking engagement and totally spaced out and just went through the shave as fast as I could. But take your time and enjoying the process is one of the reasons why I like double-edged shaving. It is literally pampering yourself as a man. There's no one around me, no one bothering me. It's just me, the razor, and shorn facial hair leaving the body. Some exfoliation happening, some dead skin cells going away. I'm going to take a second and just take a deep breath. A Citron scent is really fantastic, and the glacial feel from the menthol in this soap is top notch. I absolutely recommend this one. This is a great scent. Sterling, if you're listening, this is a great scent. And I do want to say I am not sponsored by Sterling in any way. I bought all this stuff myself. If Rob and Mandy want to send me some supplies, I'll have to put a disclaimer in the video. If you feel compelled to send me some supplies to try some new stuff, I'm more than happy to accept it, but I certainly don't expect that. I love your products, and I hope people buy them just because this is about as good as it can get. But I'm open to trying whatever. I'll try whatever. I used to have some Noble Otter samples floating around somewhere and use them up. But Sterling Soap Company is my go-to just because I really like their products. In fact, sitting here, I've got some Glacial Lemon Chill for the shower. And I'm not going to be filming a shower video, so don't get that out of your mind right now. I'm not doing that. All right, time for the second pass, people. The other thing that I like about this is the irritation is much less once you get your technique down. Now, I attribute some of this to my technique, but I also attribute it to the razor handle. So finding a razor handle that works for you is highly recommended, and it might take a couple. The Merkle 23C is popular with people who are starting. You know, there's also the Bali one that I've got with the starter pack. They're fine to start with. They teach you to shave at approximately a 30-degree angle. Almost everyone when they start out has some irritation, and that's just normal. You're learning a new skill, but it's not like it's super painful or anything like that. And what people usually worry about are the nicks. The nicks aren't too bad, and I highly recommend having an alum block or a Styptic pencil. I prefer the alum block because I can just rub it over and go. It stings a little bit, but I kind of like it. It's a good kind of, I don't even want to call it pain. It's just a good like sting. This instantly closes the skin where it's open from the nick, and then like it's momentary sting, and then you're done. Man, that menthol is really hitting me right now. My sinuses are like super open. I'm like awake, and I'm shaving like near nighttime here, guys. I'm getting ready to do a gaming stream here soon. I got to get my gaming stuff up and running because I'm monetized now. So definitely got to get that going. All right, but man, I'm going to be wide awake for that. So good luck going to sleep tonight with this menthol. Woo, it's going to stick with me, which means I have to use the orange chill for my aftershave just to keep on with the Citron theme. Man, this is a good shave. I like it. So we talked about lack of irritation. We talked about the process. Talked about the shave handle and its choice. The last thing I want to say that I really enjoy, well, two things I want to say. Last two things I want to say. One is the scents. There's so much variety in the scents. There's something for everybody. George Lucy, giving you another shout out on my channel here for introducing me to Haverford. I love that scent. It's a nice, manly scent. Love that scent. I like fruity stuff too. So like the lemon chill, the citron I just tried. There's one I just got a sample of called the Electric Sheep. I can't wait to open that one up. That's probably going to be crazy. Being named the Electric Sheep. And I heard it's an acquired taste. We'll definitely get a shave in with that. But other than the scents, I enjoy the time I have for introspection. I do some of my best things, some of my best ideas come to me when I'm in the shower or I'm shaving. And I love that. I think that's amazing. All right, let's get some alum block action here. Alum block, for those who don't know, close all the nicks in the skin. No stings so far. Got a little tiny one over there. Nothing out of the neck. Maybe a little tiny one right at the angle of the jaw. I think we did a pretty good job. And I've had the same alum block since I started shaving. So this thing cost me like $3. It's lasted forever. I should probably replace it at some point because it's starting to get hollow on the inside. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, it is time, folks, to choose our aftershave. And there is only one aftershave that will fit today. And my friends, that is Orange Chill. And man, I got to make another order to get some more aftershave. Because man, aftershave is one of my favorite parts of this. And it just smells so good. Got that menthol in there. Put some on my beard. Excess I put on the back of my neck and on my hair. And it just smells good for like an hour afterwards. Closes the pores in your skin a little bit. Opens it up. So listen, if you're at all interested in trying double edge shaving, Highly recommend a starter kit. You can get the starter kit from a variety of places. I bought mine from Sterling Soap Company. I think it cost me like $30, $35. You can also pick up the sample pucks. These are what the sample pucks look like. Highly recommend them because they're like $2 a pop and they last forever. But also, if you find a scent that you love for like 13 bucks, you can get the tub of Island Man. And I've been shaving with this forever, and I still got so much of it left. I mean, holy smokes, ton of it. I may never use this up anytime soon, but it's one of my favorite scents, and I know it's there, and I'm probably going to get a tub of Haverford at some point too. And then if you love menthol, the frost drops, I love having menthol on hand as well. So anyway, this has been another edition of the Shavely Shave. Thank you for tuning in. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I hope you enjoy the content. Have a wonderful weekend. Doc out.